Glover Teixeira versus Jamahal Hill just took place last night in the main event of UFC 283. Teixeira versus Hill. And Jamahal Hill, he beats Glover Teixeira. And destroys him over 5 rounds. What a performance by Jamahal Hill. I did not see him winning this one. Now, I picked Glover Teixeira to win, and I look silly. Okay, every time I doubt him, he wins. And every time I pick him, of course, he loses. And it might be coincidence or not. I don't think so. To be honest with you, I really don't think so. But if I picked Hill to win this one, maybe Glover would have got it. But I thought if Jamahal Hill, I picked Glover Teixeira to win this one. I thought he was going to be the better fighter here last night over Jamahal Hill. But if I was going to see Jamahal Hill winning in any way, I was going to think, he maybe catches Glover with an uppercut, maybe a big left hook, big right hook, big combinations over Glover and put him out in round 1. But no, I didn't see him out grappling Glover in any way. I didn't see him reversing position on Glover in round 5 in any way. But Jamahal Hill goes out there and destroys Glover. What a performance by Jamahal Hill, the new undisputed light heavyweight champion. Crazy stuff. Alright, crazy stuff from Jamahal Hill. Now, I'll mention who's gonna fight next after, but I want to mention the performance first. Beautiful performance. Early on it was pretty patient. Pretty early on, the first 2 minutes in, it was just patient. Then Hill landed a big head kick on Glover Teixeira, rocked him bad, landed big shots on Glover Teixeira, and he landed big shots on Glover. Credit to Glover, man. He survived like a warrior. Credit to him. And he had a good round 5 as well, which I want to mention. I don't think he won round 5. I think Hill can still win round 5 on damage, but Glover Teixeira. Jamahal Hill. He rocked Glover head kick in round 1. Landed big shots. Glover took down Hill at moments, but Glover, he couldn't get the takedowns at the end of the day. He couldn't take down Jamahal Hill. Couldn't take him down at all. And Jamahal Hill stuffed all the takedowns. And Thiago Santos, I get Hill wasn't preparing grappling for Santos. He thought Santos would strike a bit. But Santos came in there with a heavy grappling game plan. And Hill showed initial good takedown defense, but eventually got taken down. Glover couldn't really get him down much. And yeah, he did at moments. He got 2 out of, I think, 18 takedowns of Glover Teixeira. He stuffed 16 takedowns of Glover Teixeira. No, he stuffed 18 takedowns of Glover Teixeira. And Glover got him down twice. And Hill, which just doesn't make any sense, because Santos got him down. Santos is a better grappler than Glover Teixeira, which it makes no fucking sense whatsoever. But when Jamahal Hill got taken down, he reversed it in round 5. He reversed it in round 2. And he didn't reverse it, but he just got back up. And Jamahal Hill gets it done. Unanimous decision. 50-44 on the scorecards. I guess they gave 1 round 10-8. No, they gave 2 rounds 10-8. I think round 4 is definitely 10-8 because he nearly standing TKO'd Glover. And he gets it done. Jamahal Hill. Round 5's close, but again, Hill on damage. Jamahal Hill beat Glover Teixeira, and Teixeira retired. Like he should at this point. Why would you continue? First off, you're gonna have to get at least 2 wins for a title shot at best. You know, you lost to number 7 at the time, Jamahal Hill. Now a champ, which is crazy out of everyone. You wouldn't have said Jamahal Hill would be champ after when Yuri vacated the title. Right when he vacated it, you wouldn't say Jamahal Hill will become the next champ. You wouldn't say that. You would say maybe Ankalaev, Blachowicz. But no. Ankalaev and Blachowicz went to a draw. Ankalaev should win, but he also could be a draw. But he's not a champion, Ankalaev. At the end of the day, he's not a champ. Alright, if you say he's a champ, fuck you. He's not a champ. Jamahal Hill is the real champion. And he beat Teixeira. I think you have to call him a bit of a champion now. Until he beats Yuri, which I think he does now. I think before it was pretty even. Maybe Hill, maybe Yuri, whatever. I think after that performance, you have to go Jamahal Hill. He took this on 5 weeks' notice. With a belly. You know? Like, he was out of shape. You know? Christmas was around the corner, and he accepted the call. I know he was training for Anthony Smith in March, but we now got an active champion, Jamahal Hill. And maybe he won't be as active, and maybe then he'll be more inactive when he gets that money in his career. He's now a champion. Maybe he gets pay-per-view points. But he was active as a contender. I think why won't he be active as a champ? Why wouldn't he? Because I think he needs a bit of time off because he did take a bit of damage around the eye. You know, Glover was chopping his legs, like I said. Hill was chopping back as well, but I knew Glover would land some leg kicks here, and he did. And again, Hill did have an effect on it. But I think Hill beats Yuri. Because Yuri will come back. I know Hill is a bit damaged now from this, but Yuri will come back with a shoulder injury. He's going to be fresh. I get it, and hasn't taken any damage. But he's also going to be very inactive with a whole year off. A year and 5 months. No, a year and 7 months. Because he's probably going to come back in December at best. Maybe early next year. So, Jamahal Hill. I think he wins against Yuri. Because Yuri's style is rushing in. And Yuri doesn't have much grappling. He's like Jamahal Hill. Like, they both don't really have offensive grappling. But they'll reverse if they need to. You know, so I don't see Yuri doing much on the feet to Hill. I picked Jamahal Hill there by KO, but the next opponent for him, I think, is going to be... I think it might be Ankalaev, Blachowicz 2 winner. I think they'll announce that fight shortly. I think they're going to announce that fight very soon. Maybe the San Antonio main event. But I don't want to see that as a main event. Maybe the April pay-per-view card, the rematch between Jan Blachowicz and Magomed Ankalaev. Winner fights in July, International Fight Week against Jamahal Hill, the champ. I think Ankalaev would win that rematch against Blachowicz. And then you can do Ankalaev Hill. And to be honest, I think Hill's toughest fight. Listen, you could say Ankalaev's the toughest fight for him. But if you look at it, Ankalaev doesn't really get takedowns on people. He beat Blachowicz, who was gassed. He beat Blachowicz, but he didn't shoot any takedowns beforehand. And you know he's going to want to strike with Jamahal Hill. So, I think his toughest fight is Jan Blachowicz with the leg kicks. I think now we got to say that. But yeah. Yeah, I think he still has a problem with leg kicks, though. But at least he's champ. Fuck the Brazil card, man. Fuck the Brazil crowd. Don't go back there for years. You know? Don't go back to fucking Brazil for years, man. You already did not go there since, I think Andrade won the title. But still, fuck them. They don't deserve another crowd. I know there's a lot of Brazilian fighters, but fuck off. Not a pay-per-view. Fight night at best. Don't go back there for a pay-per-view for a while. You can have a fight night in Sao Paulo. Not Rio, because they're fucking salty as fuck. Go to fight night in Sao Paulo. Oliveira versus Dariush. Maybe not them, because they're probably going to want to fight now. So, maybe if... I don't know. Who can headline an event? Maybe... I don't know. I don't give a fuck right now. Maybe if Andre Muniz gets another 2 wins, maybe him versus, like, I don't know, Jared Cannonier or something dumb like that. I don't know, okay? Glover Teixeira retired. Fuck the Brazil crowd, man. Fuck them. They fucking splash Moreno everywhere with beer. Fuck them. And Moreno didn't do anything wrong. I'll talk about that. But, good win from Glover. No, good win from Jamahal Hill. Dominated Glover. Glover retires with an empty arena. You know? And they left. Because Hill was looking decent. They just, I'm gone. See you guys. You know? The UFC should look at that. You know? Like, they should look at that and be like, they don't really like it. They don't like the event. Fuck it, then. We're not going to go back here again. For a while, at least. UFC should look at that shit. Europe has the best crowds. You know, I think so. Better than America. You gotta say so. The fuck is America got? Nothing. Other than football stadiums, but still. Europe has the best crowds. Especially Paris. London a close second. But yeah. Good win from Jamahal Hill. I think he beats Yuri. I think that's settled now. I don't see Yuri beating him. Even if his awkward style, I think Hill can just kind of boom, boom, hurt Yuri badly. You know, Jamahal Hill, guess what? Yuri Prohaska had a full camp against Glover Teixeira in their title fight. Their first title fight. Yuri had a full camp. And it was back and forth with him and Glover. Genuinely back and forth. You know? Back and forth. Yuri pulled out at the end. Good for him. Jamahal Hill on 5 weeks' notice. Barely a month. Fucking dominated Glover 5-0. Dominated Glover. And Glover was training for Yuri in the rematch. And I get Hill was preparing for Smith. But way tougher. You see the comparisons. Yuri and Smith. Who missed weight like a bitch, by the way. Fuck him. Yeah, you gotta give Jamahal Hill credit. Does he beat Jan Blachowicz and those guys? I think he beats Yuri. But does he beat Ankalaev? It's tough. I trust him, though. Fuck it. I think he beats Ankalaev. Chews up Ankalaev's legs. Because Ankalaev surely has weakness there now. Because Hill can't chop at the legs himself. I trust Jamahal Hill. I would. I trust Jamahal Hill. Jan Blachowicz, I think, would beat him, though. I think that's a really tough fight for him there. But I don't think they'll fight. So, I think Hill's a bit lucky. And there's a Pereira fight there. Because Pereira and him sized up afterwards. Pereira tries sizing him up. And that could be a fight. People think that's next. Dude, shut up, fans, in the comment sections. Don't do that next right away. You know? Maybe it can happen. But they just both won the title. Like, maybe if Adesanya's not ready and for the rematch and Ankalaev and Blachowicz still haven't accepted the fight, or the rematch, and maybe then you can do it, and that would be big. That would be big. I think Hill beats him, to be honest with you. I think Pereira could win, but him getting rocked by Adesanya like that is a fucking worry. So I don't know. I think I don't know. Maybe Pereira could win that, honestly, but I don't know. I think Hill could smack him up a little bit. And if he needs to, can use some grappling. Because Hill, I don't know. I'll have to look more into that. But yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Fuck the Brazil crowd. You know? Like, I get there was some people left, but still, fuck them. Fuck Brazil, man. Fuck the Brazil card. Fuck Rio. You know? I wish Aldo was there. He was at that little press conference thing on Thursday. You know, that media day thing. Not media thing. The little press conference talk. With other fighters there. Including Alex Pereira. And he was there for the Hall of Fame. But not for the fight. And you're fighting boxing? You could have fought Cruz. Who has no opponent right now. What the hell, Aldo? Fuck Marab! See you later. Fuck all that shit. Don't subscribe. Don't like. Just dislike. Peace.